Race 4 is the best race of the day. It's the Qatar Sussex Stakes, 1600 metres, Group 1 status, and there are 7 declared for it. They'll start, they'll turn, and at this point, maybe, just maybe, based on all-known form, number 1, BAAEED, will just pick them up and go and make it 9 from 9. 128 his rating under Jim Crowley. Really interesting run of the Japanese, Bathrat Leon, last seen winning on the dirt in Dubai, now tackles the turf in Sussex. Chinned it there, Order of Australia, last year's winner alcohol-free, Angel Bleu, and Modern Games replaces stablemate Coroebus, the Guineas winner, who was likely to go here. He's been hit with an abscess and a setback, so it's Modern Games, another classic winner, who takes his place. But let's start with the obvious. The horse that's 8 from 8, the mighty BAAEED. This was 2 starts ago, his seasonal return in the Lockinge.
He's the highest rated horse on planet Earth at the moment, international rating of 128. I think he is a brilliant horse, and what I particularly like about him, John, is technically he's almost impossible to fault. He doesn't waste any energy. He never seems to give his rivals a sign of any weakness. And this is the Lockinge Stakes, and he absolutely bolts clear of Real World, Chindit and company. He's a terrific horse by any standards.
Yeah, he's strolled to success in our 2 biggest mile races thus far of the campaign. He repeated the dose there in the Queen Anne Stakes. I think alcohol-free might well improve on that run from May at Newbury, but yeah, BAAEED preeminent in this race by quite some way.
We'll have a look at alcohol-free because she's very, very good indeed. In fact, look, she's versatile. Last time out, she dropped to 1,200 metres to win the Group 1 Darley July Cup, but this was her last year winning the Sussex Stakes, this very race. Different ground, yeah, but we know how good she is. Yeah,
we do, and she had a pretty tough run here. I mean, if you watch this race back, you'd think she's really going to be up against it to actually win here, and she's come round the houses to beat a pretty good field. There's no BAAEED in this race, but Order of Australia was in this contest and well beaten, and he's a reasonable yardstick form-wise. I think alcohol-free has proven that she's OK on a fast surface, as she showed in the July Cup. She's a Group 1 winner at 2, Group 1 winner at 3, Group 1 winner at 4. I think she'll go very well.
Yeah, more than likely. As mentioned, Graham, there is no Coroebus, unfortunately hit with a setback 2 days before the race. They do have another classic winner in the form of Modern Games. He's a very good horse. Is he good enough to beat BAAEED?
No. I don't think so.
No.
He's a good quality Group 1 horse, and he's consistent and he's uncomplicated. We pick him up in the Breeders' Cup last year, and this is him, and he's continued in similar vein, stalking the pace, battling on well, winning sometimes, getting beat other times. He is an able deputy for Coroebus, but it would be a big, big surprise to me if he were good enough to win this race.
I would think it's a big, big surprise if BAAEED is, well, if he's unbeaten. If his unbeaten run comes to an end in this particular race, it would seem obvious to say so. But is it as simple as he turns up, he wins?
I think it is. I think he'll win, and I think he'll win good looking. I think he would have won the same way with Coroebus in the field. I think he is the best horse in the world at the moment. But I disagree with John in one respect. Do not sleep on Order of Australia. It was soft ground last year. He has fast ground this time. He was shrugged aside at Royal Ascot by BAAEED, but he did best of the rest. And he was very good in a Group 2 last time. So I think we'll see a different Order of Australia to the one who went to Goodwood last year.
And we saw your 3rd and 4th as well. What's the 1, 2, 3, 4 for you?
Well, BAAEED is going to win this, you would have thought. It would be a major shock if he doesn't. The tragedy in this race is only 7 runners. I was looking forward to alcohol-free, 3 places each way, but unfortunately that's not going to be the case now, but she goes in for 2nd. Angel Bleu's got some good course form from last year, and Modern Games in there too. Is a Guineas winner, albeit the French Guineas, and can go pretty well, but those are the 1, 2, 3, 4 for me.
The one horse who we measure all the greats by is Frankel. BAAEED is still unbeaten. He's not a Frankel, but he has the chance to do something Frankel never did if connections are bold. If he wins at Goodwood, then wins the International at York, another Whirlpool race, then the temptation to run in the Arc, the one thing Frankel did not do, is going to grow stronger. We'll
see. Look, BAAEED on all-known form should go and win it, and hopefully it'll be in the style and the swagger that he won at Goodwood last year, and he'll take his tally for 9 from 9. He is the headline act of Goodwood's Race 4.